In this video, we're going to cover 7 different sales funnels that you can implement tomorrow in your online business to increase your sales and decrease your stress. Hey guys, I'm John from IncomeMesh.com. My goal online is to help you find the perfect tool for your next project. So let's waste no time. We got 7 of these suckers. So let's go ahead and dive right in with the first sales funnel here. And this is called the lead magnet funnel. And this is a pretty basic funnel. You might not even think of it as a sales funnel because the whole goal of this one is simply to get people onto your email list by offering them an attractive lead magnet. That could be your cheat sheet, an ebook, the first lesson to one of your premium courses for free, etc., etc. And the way that works essentially is they have an opt-in page. This is a landing page, or it could be a widget, like a pop-up that pops up on their website. And when they put their email address in, it'll send them to a thank you page and the instruction for them to go and check their email. You'll be emailing them automatically to using your autoresponder like MailerLite or ConvertKit or anything like that. Send them the freebie to them. They click the link that confirms them onto your email service provider email list, and it gives them their download where they get their report. Once they're on your list, however, that's when you start to indoctrinate them through a series of emails to build that know, like, and trust factor with you and eventually sell them on your future products. And that is the lead magnet funnel. Funnel number 2 is kind of like the level up, the next level of the lead magnet funnel. So it starts out the exact same way, but there's one little twist here. So once they opt into your email list, instead of sending them to just a thank you page that tells them to go and check their email, you should say that maybe at the very top in kind of smaller text, like, hey, your freebie is in your email. Go ahead and check that out. But before you go and do that, give it a minute to arrive. I want to offer you something, a one-time offer at a price that you'll never get again. And you actually want to offer them something to buy, because in the world of currency and in transactions, personal information like your email address, that is a form of currency. That is a form of showing trust and giving something of value to you, because their email address and your ability to market and talk to them in the future, that is a form of currency and a form of value. So they've already given you that. So now it's an okay time to ask, to say, hey, if you're interested, if you're liking what I have to offer here, make a show of faith by getting this one-time offer before you've seen the value in my freebie, and potentially make a sale there. This is a wonderful funnel. It's done amazing things for my wife and my business when we have run Facebook ads to this by having something where you can get an email address and a sale in a very short window. It allows you to quickly create a break-even funnel where you know how much it costs to get that lead and how often they convert, and you can figure out to where you can scale very, very quickly and grow your list. Funnel number 3 is, again, just ratcheting it up just one more notch from the previous one, where from the lead magnet, you can take them to that one-time offer. Here we're showing a video example instead of just a plain text page. But if they take you up on that one-time offer, actually offer them something else. This is kind of like testing the waters to see how far they're willing to go. How committed are they to you already at this point of opting in, where you can offer them a one-time offer. If they say yes, you offer them where they can add some function or add some features or whatever else it might be that you're offering them with one click, at which point you send them a thank you page. Or if they don't take the upsell, obviously you skip over that and go to the thank you page. And again, you still deliver the lead magnet the same way, but you'll also deliver whatever the paid products are in the appropriate format. Okay, funnel number 4 is called the survey funnel. And this one is awesome because it accomplishes 2 really, really key objectives. Key objective number 1 is it segments your list. So as they're going through this survey, if you happen to find out maybe they're beginner or intermediate or advanced, you can send them specific offers, specific freebies to the results that they told you. So they're telling you where they're at, and you're now being able to target your messaging to them much more appropriately. What you can also do here is, once you know where they're at, if you know they're an advanced person, you can give them an advanced one-time offer. Or if they're a beginner person, you can give them a beginner one-time offer. Now that you know that critical piece of information, you can be that much more dialed in to your messaging, and even to after the opt-in has happened, you can be more segmented and more targeted in the email communications you send them, or whatever communication means you do in the future. All right, funnel number 5 is really fun. This is just the product sales funnel. And essentially here, you're sending them to a landing page for a product. This may be after an opt-in form. It may just be that they see the long form sales page when you're directing them to your product. And once they've ordered, if they've made the purchase, you offer them the upsell. And if they don't take the upsell, let's say they say yes to your product, but they say no to the upsell, instead of just saying, okay, that's fine, here's your product, you can actually try to save an additional sale using a format called downselling. And you can sell them something maybe for a discount, or maybe a different offer. If you're offering 3 of a certain item, let's say you're selling vitamins, you try to upsell them on a 6-month supply, and maybe you downsell them on a 3-month supply. Maybe something like that would work for you at a greater discount. And then once they've gone through that process, you obviously get the order confirmation and send them the goods. Now, number 6 is a super sneaky and very high level funnel. I love this one. And this I call the affiliate funnel. It starts out kind of similar to the previous funnel with the product sales, where, this all starts from selling a product. So you get the sales page, the order page, and then a series of upsells and downsells. I just added 2 rounds of upsells and downsells. So the way this works is that if they buy, they'll get upsell number 1. If they take upsell number 1, then they'll see another upsell number 2, where with one button they can add that item into their cart. If they say no to upsell number 2, you don't necessarily have to say goodbye to them. You can then route them to a downsell that's relevant to that second offer there. So you can create this amazing web of product maze where you're kind of sending them through these different offers, and through split testing you can try to optimize that over time. Eventually you're going to get to the order confirmation page, but here's where it's a little different. Instead of simply being a thank you page, you can even include a call to action on that page as well. And the way that you could do this is say, hey, you just spent $400, let's say, on this product. How would you like to be able to make that money back in 3 weeks? Click below to apply to become an affiliate for the product you just purchased. And then with 3 sales of the product, 3 referrals to your affiliate audience, whatever the audience may be, you can fully pay for it, and even more so, start making money from the product you just purchased. That's a pretty cool psychological trigger where when they see the order confirmation page, they're going to be under the impression like, ooh, I just spent some money, especially if they've taken, your upsells. They might have kind of forgotten a little bit of how much they've totally tallied up on their offer. So this could be a way to get a great high conversion rate, not only of customers, but also to turn customers into affiliates and increase your sales army over time. And number 7, this one's also really cool if you run an agency or something, or consultancy, where this is the consulting funnel. So essentially on your homepage or wherever you want to have that call to action, you can send them to a survey page where you're starting to understand them, kind of like the survey funnel from earlier. The difference here is that once you know where they're at and they're segmented, you can send them an offer to sit with you and talk with you about the specific problem that you learned about from them automatically through your survey. So then you can kind of have this very dialed in sales letter specifically to get consulting clients. So if they purchase and they go through the process, again, you could do upsells, downsells, however you want to, but at the end of the day, you're going to actually send them to a calendar where they can then book time with you and set up your consultancy and have people coming to you and asking for you on demand. I've actually implemented something similar to this in about 5 minutes on my website, and it got me a good number of paid consulting clients and agency work and freelance work that I was not even expecting. But it was a great turn of events, and it's a great funnel to implement in your business. So the logical next step is, okay, these funnels are great, but how do I do it? So there's 2 tools I recommend you look into to help you in your sales funnel process. I'm a WordPress guy. I like to keep my content, my websites, my stuff on WordPress because I know it, I trust it, and I can always change it and improve it over time. So the tool that I use to implement sales funnels is Cartflows, and you'll see more of a full review about that in a future video. But Cartflows is an amazing tool where it sits on top of WooCommerce, and WooCommerce is the e-commerce platform that is so amazing. It allows you to do so much, but what's always been a problem with WooCommerce is that it's terrible at converting people from seeing the product page to getting into the shopping cart to checking out to getting the order confirmation. There's so many steps, so much friction, and it's just not a good experience. Cartflows and the team behind it has completely solved that problem, and they're going to bring out some amazing features as it's going through. They still have some pretty special pricing right now. If you want to check out Cartflows, please, I'd appreciate it if you want to use my affiliate link. It's incomemesh.com/Cartflows, and of course, it'll be in the description below. And the second tool that I would urge you to kind of just take a look at is called Funnelytics. It's a little bit hard to say. The link will be in the description below, but that's the tool that I'm showing you here where you can it's a mind map for creating funnels for your business. So if you're trying to think through how it all works, if you're building it from scratch, you have to figure out where do the emails come in, what links to what, how do you get to eventually this page, and how do the upsells work and all that. And Cartflows is the way you implement it and actually have it go through and have people give you money. But to plan it out, oftentimes I just use pencil and paper until I found Funnelytics. It's a great tool. It's free to use. They also have some pretty interesting things on their pro plan. So I encourage you to go and create a free account at Funnelytics. And you can get there using my affiliate link as well, which is incomemesh.com/Funnelytics, also in the description. So there you go, guys. Those are 7 different sales funnels. Some of them are a derivative of others, of course. That's how the whole process works. But what works on that sheet of paper, on that canvas, might not work for your business. So what I encourage you to do is make sure you at least have a solid lead magnet funnel set up on your website. Make sure you're collecting email addresses by offering them something that really works, and split test that sucker to make sure you get a good conversion rate. But once you get there, when you have your first product, start selling it, and sell it by using that tripwire. Trying to get it in there, give them a steep discount, start getting some customers in the door, because then you can scale, you can learn, and you can improve over time. I'm John from incomemesh.com. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and like it and leave a comment and share with your friends and embed it in the blog post and do whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. I appreciate the exposure, and I appreciate helping you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.